Mediative insights, finding yourself through sacred knowledge. Plato's Allegory of the Cave, presented in his seminal work The Republic, transcends its ancient origins to deliver a profound message about human perception, enlightenment, and the essence of education. This allegory not only sketches a vivid scene of illusion and truth, but also serves as a philosophical compass for understanding our society, our roles within it, and the pursuit of true knowledge. The essence of the allegory. Deepening our perception. Delving further into the allegory of the cave, we see its profound implications for understanding human perception and societal influences. The prisoners, confined and restricted from birth to see only shadows, represent us in our most unenlightened states, where our perceptions of truth are dictated by what is immediately before us. The shadows on the cave wall are not random. They are the result of specific shapes and figures, crafted by those who control the light source, societal influences, and constructed realities. In contemporary society, these shadows can be likened to the pervasive influence of mass media, social networking sites, and cultural indoctrination, which can all skew or distort our view of the world. The digital age has intensified this effect, bombarding us with a relentless stream of information and images that shape our perceptions, often without our conscious awareness. This incessant flow can enforce conformity and discourage critical thinking, akin to the prisoners who see shadows as the only truth. Questioning the status quo. Plato's allegory encourages a break from this passive acceptance. The moment one prisoner escapes and discovers the source of the light and the true forms, casts a critical eye on our acceptance of reality as it is presented to us. This metaphorical awakening prompts us to question, what aspects of our reality are mere shadows? And what might we discover if we ventured out of our own metaphorical caves? The role of education. This is where education plays a crucial role. It should serve not merely to reinforce what the eyes can see, but to challenge the mind to seek beyond, to question, analyze, and synthesize information from different sources. Education should encourage us to look behind ourselves, to understand the source of the light and the process by which shadows are cast on the walls of our perception. The path to enlightenment. Navigating discomfort for growth. The path to enlightenment, as illustrated by the freed prisoner's journey, is fraught with challenges that are both psychological and existential. The initial pain and blindness that the escapee experiences upon encountering sunlight directly correlate with the discomfort we feel when our fundamental beliefs are challenged. This discomfort is not merely an obstacle, but an essential part of the transformation process. It represents the necessary pain of unlearning and relearning, where old ideas must be dismantled before new understanding can take root. The role of cognitive dissonance. Cognitive dissonance, a term widely recognized in the field of psychology, describes the mental discomfort experienced when confronted with information that contradicts our existing beliefs. This state not only prompts us to reevaluate our perceptions, but also compels us to reconcile conflicting information to restore mental harmony. Plato's depiction of the prisoner's painful adaptation to the light serves as a metaphor for this psychological process, emphasizing that true knowledge often comes from challenging our deepest convictions. Insights from neuroscience. Advancements in neuroscience provide further insight into this transformative experience. Studies show that when individuals are exposed to new information that contradicts their established views, the brain engages multiple regions, not just those responsible for rational thought. This engagement includes emotional centers, suggesting that learning and adaptation are deeply interconnected with emotional responses. The freed prisoner's journey from darkness to light similarly involves a holistic transformation, impacting his cognitive, emotional, and perceptual capacities. Learning as a dynamic process. The allegory aligns with modern educational philosophies that view learning as a dynamic, lifelong process. It is not static acquisition of facts, but an ongoing cycle of adaptation, where the learner must continuously integrate new information into their existing framework. This model of learning encourages resilience and flexibility, qualities essential for navigating the complex and often ambiguous realities of the modern world. Education and leadership. Integrating depth in learning. Plato's emphasis on education as a transformative journey reflects his profound understanding of learning as an integral part of human development. His view extends beyond the acquisition of knowledge to include the development of the whole person emotionally, morally, and intellectually. By advocating for a holistic educational approach, Plato foresaw the benefits of what contemporary educators call whole-person education. This approach not only enhances critical thinking and problem-solving skills, but also cultivates empathy, ethical reasoning, and a sense of civic responsibility. Challenging the educational status quo. Plato's critique of education as mere vocational training or the accumulation of facts challenges contemporary education systems to reflect on their purpose and methodology. In today's rapidly changing world, where information is abundant and readily accessible, the role of education should be to teach students how to think, not what to think. Plato encourages an education system that promotes inquiry and skepticism as tools for learning. The role of educators. In Plato's vision, educators are not mere transmitters of knowledge, but facilitators of a broader learning experience. They are tasked with guiding students through the complex process of learning to think critically and question deeply. This role is crucial in fostering an environment where students are encouraged to explore different perspectives and challenge preconceived notions. Effective educators, according to Plato, are those who can inspire and motivate their students to pursue knowledge and understanding beyond the classroom. Education's impact on leadership. Plato also connects education to leadership, suggesting that true leaders are those who have undergone profound personal and intellectual transformation. He argues that only those who have achieved a deep understanding of themselves and the world are capable of leading others wisely and justly. This idea is incredibly relevant today, as societies increasingly demand leaders who are not only knowledgeable but also wise, empathetic, and morally sound. The shadows of today. Navigating the digital landscape. The modern digital landscape, replete with social media feeds, news aggregators, and streaming platforms, provides a contemporary parallel to Plato's cave, illustrating how easily reality can be distorted by technology. The shadows on the wall that Plato described are akin to the filtered and curated images and stories that populate our screens. These shadows shape our perceptions of the world, often without our conscious awareness, leading to a skewed view of reality that can influence our thoughts and behaviors. The impact of algorithms and echo chambers. Algorithms play a significant role in shaping these modern shadows by curating the content we see based on our previous behaviors and preferences. This personalization creates echo chambers, spaces where our existing beliefs and biases are constantly reinforced, limiting our exposure to contrasting views and isolating us in our ideological bubbles. Such environments can significantly impair our ability to engage with and understand the complex, multifaceted nature of societal issues. Much as the prisoners in the allegory were unable to see the real objects behind them, only their shadows. The critical role of media literacy. Media literacy emerges as a crucial skill in this environment, equipping individuals with the tools to identify biases, recognize source credibility, and understand media's role in shaping public opinion. It encourages a skeptical and questioning approach towards the consumption of information, urging individuals to verify facts before accepting them as truth. Just as the freed prisoner in Plato's allegory had to adjust to the light outside the cave, we too must learn to discern the reality behind the information presented to us. Seeking diverse perspectives. Plato's allegory also highlights the importance of seeking diverse perspectives, akin to turning around to see the objects casting the shadows. In the digital age, this means actively seeking out information from a variety of sources and engaging with viewpoints that challenge our own. This practice not only enriches our understanding, but also fosters empathy and dialogue across cultural and ideological divides, helping to bridge the gaps that technology and media can often widen. If today's journey through Plato's cave has illuminated new perspectives for you, Don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more enlightening videos.